What's up guys, semi-mong from Game On here, and today we have Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to be taking you through my own opinion of the game, how it differs from the last one, all the revamped graphics and all the extra content from storyline to online. And so let's jump straight into it. I mean, from the get-go, when I opened the game, put it in and was watching it install, I could really tell a difference. I mean, I was looking at the concept art of Trevor, Michael and Franklin, thinking, wow, they all look so much more detailed, all more bright. I mean, the whole game as a whole looks a lot brighter, a lot more sharp, and a lot of more contrast. The bright areas pop out, the dull areas don't. It really does. The world pops into your face, you notice everything. You can see everything in pure detail and really clearly. I mean, even when I was looking to the sun then, I could see that the sun would affect me. I couldn't see much around me. Just like you would in real life if you looked into the sun. I mean, so I'm on a mission here. I've just unlocked Trevor, which I'm about 15% into the way of the game, I think. Yeah, I've just unlocked Trevor, so I'm doing a few missions on him. Just come to find Michael in the town. I mean, sorry for people who haven't played the game before, but if you're watching this, I'm assuming you're a returning Grand Theft Auto player like myself. So yeah, doing some missions on Trevor. I unlocked all characters now, so I can seamlessly jump between all three. But I'm pretty sure it does restrict you at times. I'm not quite sure, I can't really remember. It was over a year ago since I last played it, because my last save file did bug out. So I was trying to get on around Christmas to see all of the snow that they put in, all the Christmas theme, but I wasn't able to see it. But we're near Christmas now, so I'll be able to see it this year. Now, so let's get into it. The graphics of the game look outstanding. Compared to the last version, I can't get a side by side. But as I said, everything's a lot more bright, a lot more sharp. It's all revamped. It's gone from 720 to 1080p. So everything does stand out. And because of the next gen consoles, it really does run smoothly. I mean, the new Assassin's Creed Unity that's just been released for the new consoles has been having a lot of frame rate problems, but even when I run on this game, you can see that it's perfect, it's fine. Especially, you would happen to believe that there should be a lot of lagging or even problems slash glitches in first person mode, but there isn't. It's perfect from the get-go. Everything's fine. There's no sort of, when you zoom into a texture, it's not pixelated, it's all still there and detailed. The character models aren't sort of glitching out where you've got your arm going through a wall or something if you stood too far from it. I mean, I haven't played the whole way through the game at the moment on this version. I have on previous versions, but on this version I haven't, so I can't vouch for the whole game. But everything I've played for so far has been top notch, and I would definitely rate someone to go and get it, because if you haven't already got it, it's a great buy. I mean, I can imagine in the countryside when you get up to the mountain tops and all the hills, that would be sort of downgraded, but it's not. I've managed to get myself up to the highest peak at once, I think, just to go down the really big jump at the top by the cable car, and that didn't work out. But even up there, the render distance, the details, all brilliant, all comes down to it. And I remember playing this mission back on story, and this whole scenario of having to reverse and line up was awkward. I hated it, couldn't stand it. But at least here I've managed to semi-do it successfully. Had a bit of a knock there, but doesn't really matter. It's Grand Theft Auto. If you wanna destroy shit and fuck shit up, you can just go ahead. You may get the police on you, but not much you can do. I mean, back in the old console, you got the police on you. It was a lot of fun. A nice new feature they've added now is that if you're on PS4, the light bar at the top will actually start flashing red and blue to notify you when you've got the police on you. So if you're playing in the dark, that does really light up the room. Does sort of add a sort of fun more aspect to the game, which is kind of hilarious, because I've got the police on me numerous times and have not noticed or not clocked on my mini-map, and then the lights have just started going and there's police cars behind me ramming my car and I'm like, oh no, And yeah, I mean, jumping onto GTA Online, will do a separate video for that, hopefully by the end of the week. I mean, first thing I did on GTA Online, which really astonished me, was obviously got my character back, but on the 360, if you jacked someone else's car, you couldn't get in it. You'd get in their car, and a lot of the time it would chuck you out. Not this time. I managed to kill someone else, another player like me, straight up, and take his car. I got into a sort of one-on-one war with him, got into a team deathmatch and everything. We had a little fun there. I was on that for about an hour, just getting into sort of online feud with him. But yeah, I've gone online. I've had a razz at that. I mean, I've managed to get my old character save back from my 360 to my PS4. So I'm level 46 already. And because the servers, I believe, messed up when it was first released, you got 500k on your online character. Now I went ahead and spent that on an apartment and a car. Now obviously I've pre-ordered the game, so I got another 500k for online. So not only have I already got a level 46 character, I've got my apartment, I've got numerous cars and a good amount of money to set myself up and get back into all the online missions. I mean, I want to get into the bank heist again. I believe you can do heists now. I mean, one of my most favourite game modes to play was the weapon races, where you could just race other people. I think it was up to 16 players, and just, yeah, kill their cars, fuck their cars up with weapons. And that was really fun, really enjoyed that. I mean, now you can have up to 30 people in a lobby. I haven't actually seen this at the moment. I think the most I've seen in a lobby is 8 people. So, yeah, GTA Online at the moment is pretty dead, but it is only a day after release. So, you can't really expect too much, and a lot of people have had trouble downloading the game. But yeah, as I said, back onto online now, enjoying that. Just playing a mixture of both story and online. Because compared to both, I do prefer story. No, actually online. Because there is a lot more freedom. You can just go into a store and rob it, put your gun up to it, have a bit of fun like that. But the story does have its merits. Obviously, you can focus your attention on it. Really interesting, plot twisting story. So if you haven't played the story and you do play online, I do suggest you go out there and play the story. I mean, let me just think. I think of a couple of tips and sort of helpful information before I go. I mean, here we go. Back in the old game, I remember you had assassination missions. So if you leave these assassination missions until the end, and then I think a quick Google search will tell you how you can play around with the stock markets. And there's always a company who you're assassinating the person for. So you assassinate a person who works for this so-and-so company. You can put all your stocks, I think, into that company, assassinate the person, and as the company resells and gets all its stocks back, that's obviously where you make your money. And I went back, I've had about £1 billion, yeah, not 1 million, $1 billion on my old GTA characters. So we just went around, brought everything, got all the cars, upgraded all the cars and everything. So yeah, on story, save your money. Even online, save your money to your high enough level to sort of get the higher upgrades. Get a car and don't buy out the cheaper upgrades straight away. Wait to a high enough level to get the higher upgrades and just buy them. Save yourself some money. Wander around in a shit car for a while. I mean, it's not that hard to get a higher level in GTA. I've seen some people that are level 200 plus. Well, I'm only level 46. So they've been playing it quite a lot from when it was first released back in 2013. But obviously, if you're consistently playing it, you're gonna have a high level. And I'll post another video at the end of the week showing GTA Online in all its glory, along with first person mode, and hopefully show you all the exclusive content and all the content that returning players get who had it on previous console generations. Because I believe there is single player missions, new vehicles and new weapons. So look out for this video, guys. Remember to like, share and subscribe this video, and watch out for more videos later on in the week. Peace!